11740 service to Leeds, cause at Thornaby, Northallerton, Thirsk, York and Leeds. Thornaby, Northallerton, Thirsk, York and Leeds, train number 1 and 4.
Because guarantee by the time we're halfway there we'll lose this.
Now this lot are here for the night, or they go back to Newcastle?
The front set will go to Newcastle and the rear set goes to Saltburn. It's always comes in multiple, that's a special one on for the school children. Picks them up at Whitby at 4 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And so your 2 car wouldn't be big enough. This is the only bad stretch really. About the next mile and a half, it's had to get an awful lot of trouble with the kit.
Is this signal box still in use?
Yes, this is where I'll get my first hook and he'll come out of the box and come across onto the platform. Is that you know that new gummins they've got in the token box at Whitby? Is that connected? But we'll lose that system once we get into the Cleveland Hills. So have they give you any sort of idea what you'll actually be doing for the 4 days? You'll get to go up and down the line, you'll get the view. It's beautiful. Well, it all helps sell a journey, doesn't it? Well, the good Lord only knows what sort of state this industry will be in a year's time. I don't think it's going to benefit by
business or opportunity?
No.
Others than just pull over. You got to know which is which.
You'll have been on the National Railway Museum, have you?
About 4 years ago. I haven't been since they rebuilt it.
And the signal you get going in is controlled from the treadle. But in order to get the points across and the signal for the outgoing road, that's where you have to use the token.
Ah, yeah. Okay. I think that's exactly the same way as they do it at Beer Alston, actually. And you've just got these 2 hand levers in the frame here.
They're for shunt purposes.
Oh, okay.
There's a shunt key in that cabinet that unlocks the frame, and that's just if you want to use the loop. Which I don't think it's ever used these days. But once over, when it was busy, they used to put two trains at a time in the sections, and they have 2 or 3 run-round loops, such as here. Another one. Brake application.
Oh shit. Yeah. And so the whole thing just goes into emergency.
Yeah.
And you can't get it out of emergency until you've stopped.
That's right. So of course, if they're short of a unit, they'll couple a 153 to one of these, which is fine when somebody pulls the door on one of these and oh, then this wasn't working last night.
That was an OK signal, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Oh, the crossing signal wasn't working.
The whole lights, everything was off last night when I came back. Looks like he stopped it. Yeah. See, the problem on this line is all the livestock that's generally about.
The places you have the problems are the big urban areas.
Yeah. Chose to build its latest white elephant. For some reason that beats everybody else, has chosen this spot to erect a huge radio antenna that doesn't work.
Interesting.
You're walking these parts about pronunciation.
Well, I think the Yorkshire Dales were noted for that a long time ago.
Yeah. It's easy to see why so many films use the North Yorkshires to film the sequences.
Well, a lot of this area was settled probably back in the Victorian era.
Yeah.
Probably, possibly even earlier. I mean, some of these stone houses must be...
We're not really very far away from Henry.
The blue and white X was just warning you that there was a wooden crossing across there. Best part of the day today.
Yeah. Yeah, it cast a nice light at this time of night.
It's beautiful. What are you doing, about 40 mile an hour now?
50.
Good grief, that's not bad track then.
And there are parts where there are parts of the track where I won't even do the recommended line speed. Some bits are good and some bits aren't so good.
No, you don't go through anything more than a couple of feet. Beyond that, you get out a wedge plough or flanger.
I actually saw recent chickens. There's no fence around the property and they're always wandering across the track and he's never lost a bird in 10 years to the railway.
He's lost them to the poachers, but not to the railway.
Just run them back and stop at every station.
Well, it's understandable. And the general public has no idea of how difficult it is to stop a train.
No, definitely not. Well, I mean, in fairness, I have no idea until I actually started doing the job. I knew they couldn't stop on a sixpence, but I didn't realise just quite how bad they were. I love this little bridge going over it. It's a beautiful part of the river, this.
A lovely area. This have a lot of gorse and so on later in the season?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this. You're following the river virtually all the way to the estuary.
Lovely village up on the top there too.
Yeah. I think that's actually is the village of Castle and Moor.
Somebody needs to do something with the ties there.
That's the sort of thing you outline. And you can fly cabin across for £78 return. Whereas first class by rail's 168.
From Newcastle?
From Darlington.
From Darlington.
Yeah.
£168 return for first class.
Charter them for that price, it always beats me by the railways have to charge so much.
Of course, the train I came up in from London this morning, I suppose it was less than a quarter full.
Yeah.
That was the Aberdonian.
There's another oldie worldy station.
This is all local stone they use for the stations, is it?
Yeah. Yes, I wish I'd been a bit older when they were selling these.
Mm-hmm.
They went for an absolute sum.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, cherry bobs. It's amazing how many around the northeast were actually up for sale as well. Yeah.
They were pretty ropey in their days. Remember going down the Central Rail?
Far more responsive than nice. I would like to say whether this one's being done or not. It actually sounds like it means. Yeah, there's more communities sort of closer together. I know you can go for quite a while in the islands without seeing signs of life. But depending on which line you're on, I suppose. Did you go over to the western side, Skye, and over that way?
I went up the West Island as far as Malay, but I didn't go over to Skye. And I've done the other one.
That can be a very nice place to be in a bad winter.
Yes. Yeah, you can get it cut off for a good while.
It's all like electrical pneumatic.
Nice spot down here too.
Yeah. I'll go over the middle. Yeah, the lamps are starting to shoot up.
A little late, isn't it, for lambing season? Or is...
It has been late this year. It generally tends to be at the start of April when it's been towards the end this year.
Yeah. This is one of the places you have to radio back, is it?
Yeah. It's not that long since they closed this box. It was a pity. It was one of the last great characters of the North East that used to run that. He sat out here, he wouldn't wear a uniform, he sat out in his jeans and vest playing a banjo. He used to keep livestock in the field at the back, chickens and geese and goats and things. It still does over there on that allotment.
Lovely old station too.
Yes, there's one or two properties around the area to make you envious. That's an old road.
Oh, so it's an old Tyler's token system, isn't it?
Yeah. One form or another, it's probably as old as the line itself.
It's just they moved it out of the box and stuck it in a metal cabinet.
Yeah. back in. Okay, thanks very much. Literally thousands of miles that must have been axed when Beeching got his teeth into it.
One wonders how much the Northeastern and LNER made in money on these, certainly getting into the 40s.
I think as late as the early 60s they were probably still making money, but it seems, I don't know, it seems like there's only Scarborough left it's still a very fashionable place for holidaymakers.
And even that's going down, I think.
It is, yeah, slowly but surely.
They're all going over to the south of France and Tenerife and Costa and Del Sol and all those wonderful areas there. Is there ever any freight down here now?
Not now, none. For the branch. The high speed only applies to these sprinters.
Mm-hmm.
Any other passenger train, light engine, they all have to go to the source speed. That's the house I want.
That's a nice one.
It's a nice little village, this. Nothing much to it, just a smallish village. Little pub in the centre.
Which village is it? Egmont?
Egton.
Egton.
Yeah. Well, you can see yourself, it's actually laid into ash.
Yeah. But, 20 or 30 wagons go over it, and then it just decides that the rail will relax.
Extends right up.
Isn't it lovely?
Right over the top.
Almost like a Devonshire village.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Plus, of course, this is one of those. It's not a smokeless zone, so you get the effect of years gone by the odd chimney that's still using coal fires.